Hi everyone, welcome to SR Academy. So today I'm just going to explain you the problems of fourth chapter. Okay, today we'll have a look on problems of fourth chapter. Okay, the name of the chapter already you know, it is on refraction of light on the curved surface. So let me start with the lens formula. So let me tell you what is a lens formula. So first I will explain the formula, not the derivation, just the part. And then we have applied the sign convention rules on the convex and concave lens, and after that we'll solve some problems. So lens formula is 1 by f is equal to 1 by v minus 1 by u. This is a lens formula which is we will be using while solving the problem. And next, after that we have a second formula. The second formula is lens maker formula. The formula is 1 by f is equal to n minus 1 by r1 minus 1 by r2. Okay, this is a lens maker formula and this is a lens formula. In the fourth chapter, totally we have two formulas. Next, we have a look on the sign convention rules. So, the sign convention rules are same. So, whatever you have learned in the first chapter, all the distance will be measured from the pole. The distance measuring in the direction of incident to be taken as positive. Whenever you are taking in the direction of opposite to the incident ray, you have to take negative. And whenever an object or image, if it lies above the principal axis, we have to take positive. If it is lying below the principal axis, you have to take negative. So here we'll apply the sign convention rules on convex and concave lens. So applying the sign convention rules, we'll get some values, right? So here in the lens formula, we have a parameter f, u, v. So out of these three parameters in the questions, you will find any three parameters will be given. We have to find the next one. So if I apply the sign convention rules on the convex, we find that always the u value is negative. In convex, the v value, f value and r value will be positive. But in this case, we'll have two things, okay? R1 and R2. So let me take radius of curvature first and second. So first radius of curvature will be positive and the second radius of curvature will be negative. Okay, this is a case of convex. In convex is also known as converging lens. Okay, this is also known as converging. And next we have an concave. This concave lens is known as diverging lens. Okay, you remember the names. Converging lens is convex, diverging lens is concave. In concave, u value is negative, v value is also negative, f value is also negative, and this radius of curvature, first radius is negative, second one you have to take positive. Why you need to take positive and negative? See, let me draw the convex lens. See, all the distance which you are measuring, see, whatever the things which you find on the left side, so all the things we will be taking as a negative. You just remember that in concave lens, everything will be negative. As you learn in the mirror, we know that in mirror all the values are negative. In convex, u value is negative, methane positive. But the radius of curvature, we have two radius of curvature. One is lies on the left side, another is right. So you have to make one of them as a negative and one of them as a positive. Okay, so whenever the focal is negative, you have to take radius as also positive. Negative unte idi negative iskondi, positive unte positive. And in the convex lens, we know that in the sixth case we got the image. Okay, so we got the image as a same side, so at this we have a negative sign. Okay, so these are the sign convention rules. So while we are substituting on that, we have to use the sign convention rules. Okay, so now let me have a look on the question. So now let me explain the problems. Okay, so I think you can able to see the questions. The question number 1 is saying here 2 centimeter tall object is placed on the principal axis of a convex lens. Okay, what is saying? A 2 centimeter tall object is placed on the principal axis of a convex lens at a 15 centimeter whose focal length is given, and you have to find the position and nature and size. Just if you want to find the solution for the first question, so first thing is you need to write which type of lens or lens is given on the question. The types of lens which is mentioned on the question is convex lens. And now next down, load down the things. So it's saying the object height is 2 centimeter. So height of the object is 2 centimeter. Next is placed at 15 centimeter. Who's placed at 15 centimeter? It means the distance, object distance is 15. You know that in convex lens the u value will be negative. Next is saying whose focal length. So given that f value is 10 centimeter. So we know that in convex lens f value will be positive. Now it's asking find the position. So we need to find the v value. Next, nature. After nature is asking to find size. It means we need to find height of the object. And I forgot to explain one thing is, see, we know the lens formula, and next is magnification. So magnification is denoted with m. So magnification is nothing but height of the image by height of the object, and it is also known as v by u. In mirror we have minus v by u, but in the lens we will write the magnification as in v by u. Okay, so let me solve this question. So first we will finding the v value with the help of the lens formula. What is the lens formula? Is 1 by f is equal to 1 by v minus 1 by u. So 1 by f value is 10, v value we have to find, u value in the question is given minus 15. This minus 15 will get plus 15. So what we'll do, so we can change this one. So we'll get plus 15, this one plus 15 goes to the right side, left side will get 1 by 10 minus 1 by 15 is equal to 1 by v. So what we can take LCM. So we get the 30 as an LCM. So 10 3s are 15 2s are is 1 by v. So 3 minus 2 is 1. 1 by 30 is equal to 1 by v. So here we got 1 by 30 is equal to 1 by v. When you reciprocal, will get v value as in 30. So you can see that the v value we got, it is in 30 centimeter, right? So now we have to find the nature and height of the image. So if you want to find the height of the image, we can use this formula magnification. Magnification is nothing but height of the image by height of the object is equal to v by u. Substitute the value. We don't know the height of the image. We know the height of the object is 2 centimeter. Next, v value just now we have calculated is 30. U value in the question is given 15. So it is 15 1s are 15 2s are. So 2 2s are 4 minus. We'll get height of the image is minus 4 centimeter. So whenever we'll get height is 4 and object is 2. Okay. So object ఏమో 2 centimeter, height వచ్చేసి 4 అంటే height double ఉంది. So what is the nature you need to write? So then if you want to write the height of the image we got is 4 centimeter. Whenever we have a negative, so negative will indicate it is in real, invert, and you can say magnified, right? It is 2 in the 4 ఉంది. So height అనేది పెరిగింది కాబట్టి real, invert and magnified image is found. Okay, so this is the solution for the first question. So now let me explain the second one. So second question is given that, okay, so it is similar to the first one. So if you have understood this one, I can recall. She is saying an object is 2 centimeter height whose placed at the principal axis in front of the convex lens, whose object distance is given, focal length is given. We have to find the position, nature and image. So I have written the whatever the things is given. We have substituted the this u and f value in the lens formula. We got the v value. Then we have used the help of the magnification formula. With the help of the magnification formula, we can find the height of the image. So we got the height of the image as a negative, minus. So minus indicates it is a real and invert image. And this is 2 centimeter, this is 4. So we can write this is a magnified image. So let me explain the second question. So first thing is you need to find which type of which type of lens is given in the question. So he's saying the focal length of the converging lens. So what is converging and diverging? Converging lens is nothing but convex lens. So for second question it is given convex lens. So in convex lens, focal length. So in convex lens we know that f value is positive. So 20 centimeter. An object of 4 centimeter means height of the object is given 4 centimeter. is 60 centimeter from the lens. So it means u value is given as minus 60 centimeter. In convex, u value is negative, f value is positive. He's asking same. He's asking to find the v value, nature, and asking to find the height of the image. So what you need to do, you need to substitute in the lens formula. Lens formula is 1 by f is equal to 1 by v minus 1 by u. So f value is 20 and u value is minus 60. This minus 60 minus 60 and minus 1 we cancel, we'll get plus 60. So we'll have 1 by 20, this plus 60, this minus and minus we can write plus, this 1 by 60 go to the left side, that 1 by 60. So we can make the denominator the same by multiplying, dividing 3 to the 1 by 20. So now we'll get 1 by 60 minus 1 by 60, 3 by 60 minus 1 by 60 is equal to 1 by v. So this is 2 by 60 is 1 by v. We can cancel 2 1s are 2 30s are. So if I reciprocal the value, we'll get v value as in 30. Okay, it is similar to the previous one, right? So here we got v value is 30 centimeter. Now he's asking to find the nature and height of the. So we know the magnification is height of the image by height of the object equal to v by u. So height of the image is, don't know. Height of the object is 4. So v value we got 30. U value is minus 60. 31s are 32s are. This is minus 2 if we call. Okay. Now we need to cross multiply. We got height of the image. So height of the image by 4 is equal to minus 1 by 2. You cross multiply. This become height of the image equal to minus 4 by 2. If you cancel, we'll get height of the image is minus 2. Right? So you can see here the height of the image is 2 centimeter. This is 2 centimeter. Object is 4. So this image size is small. So we can write the nature as the image is diminished. And this here we got minus. So minus will indicate it is real invert. Okay, these are the simple questions which are asked based on the lens formula, right? So these questions are asked based on the lens formula. So let we have a look on the second, third and fourth questions which are related to lens maker formula, right? So let me explain the question number 3. In the question number 3, he is saying find the radius of curvature of concave convex lens whose focal length is given. So focal length is given as 24 and index is given as 1.5. Okay, and n value is given as 1.5. And he's saying the radius of curvature is double of first and second. So is saying the first one is double of second one, right? So what you need to do is you have to substitute in the lens maker formula. We know the formula is 1 by f is equal to n minus 1 of 1 by r1 minus 1 by r2. Okay, so what I told you, whenever you have a lens, so one of the r value you need to substitute negative, second one is positive. So here, so we'll take the first radius is r and he's saying the second radius is double of first, so we can take 2r, but as per the sign convention rule, 1 has to be taken as negative. So in the place of r2 we'll substitute minus 2r. So let me substitute the value. So we'll get 1 by 24 is equal to 1.5 minus 1. Here we have 1 by r minus 1 by minus 2r. So if I cancel this one, see, this is 1 by 24. So 1.5 minus 1, 1 means we'll get 0.5. Here we'll have 1 by r plus 1 by 2r. Minus minus will become plus. So we need to multiply and divide by 2. So if I multiply and divide by 2, remainder will become same. So here we'll have 3. So 0.5 can be written as 1 by 2. 1 by 2 into 2 plus 1, 3 by 2r is 1 by 24. Now we need to compare. So if I multiply them, so 1 by 24 is equal to 3 by 4r. Just cross multiply. So 4r into 4r is equal to 3 into 24. 4 1s are 4 6s are. So r value we got 18. So we got the radius of curvature. The first radius of curvature is 18 centimeter and second one will be double of that, meaning 36 centimeter. Okay. Next, let me explain the second question. Second means lens maker formula. Second question. This is you can say last question. So in the second last question is saying, so here we have a lens, a double convex lens, okay, whose refractive index is given as 1.5. Let me write the solution. Fourth question. So here the refractive index n value is given as 1.5 and R1 value is given as 20, R2 is given as 60. So he's just asking us to find the f value. It's simple. See, we know the formula is 1 by f is equal to n minus 1 by R1 minus 1 by R2. So we know that whenever it is a convex lens, so we'll get one of the value as in positive, right? So in convex lens, so we'll substitute this second R as a positive. So we'll have a formula as, so this will be the minus 60. R1 will be 20. Let me substitute the value. 1 by f is equal to 1.5 minus 1 by 1.5 minus 1 into 1 by 20 minus of minus 60. So 1 by f, 1.5 minus 1 is 0.5. We can write 1 by 2. So here we need to take the LCM of 60. So I will get 3 plus 1. So we'll get 1 by f is equal to 1 by 2 into 4 by 60. We can cancel 2 1s are 2 2s are 2 1s are 2 30s are. So I got 1 by f is equal to 1 by 30. Right? That is of 1 by 30. So here the f value. Applying the sign convention rules. So this is in the question is given, it is an concave. Sorry, I told you whenever it is an concave, actually I have solved the question for the convex. Suppose if the question is given as a convex, so I will be going to get the f value as in plus 60. So when it's plus, the plus will indicate that it is in converging lens. Suppose it is in the question now it is given as a concave. So whenever it is concave, we have to put R1, R2. R1 as a negative, R2 as a positive. So here I will be substituting minus 20 plus 60. When I substitute minus 20, so both the values will get cancelled. Okay. So here I will be getting minus 3 minus 1. So minus, so answer will be f is equal to minus 30. So whenever we have f value is minus, so f value is minus in concave lens. So lens will be diverging. Okay, the types of lens will be diverging lens. And what is the characteristics of the diverging lens? It is thin in the middle, right? It looks somewhat like this. So it is thin in the middle when compared to the edges. Okay, these are the 4 questions which I explained, and you can also practice some more questions from your books, okay, and example problems from other textbooks. Okay, the problems are very simple. You can have a look. Okay, thank you. Have a good day.